BMW 8 Series Coupe will be launched in 2018. Right now, the BMW engineers are testing the car over and over again. We visited them at the high-speed circuit in Italy to watch the BMW 8 Series driving at high speeds and to get a glimpse at the design. The BMW 8 Series Coupe combines agility and power at a new level of luxury. The car is still disguised, but you can clearly see the dynamically stretched lines, the flat silhouette, and the powerful front and rear ends. The typical sports car proportions give a foretaste of the fascinatingly sporty driving experience. In the tests, the new BMW 8 Series Coupe shows that it offers maximum agility and precision in highly dynamic situations. It is also able to meet the highest demands in terms of supremacy and comfort. The tests will continue until the all-new BMW 8 Series Coupe will be released later on this year. Be sure to subscribe to this channel to get the latest news for this luxurious racing car.
I'm John Buckingham. I'm a car designer out of LA. I work for BMW Design Works, which is a satellite studio for BMW in Munich. And I designed the 8 Series concept you see behind me. The inspiration came from all over the place. BMW has the richest history of design icons. Some BMW icons have been turned up, like the Hofmeister kick is an exaggerated Hofmeister kick. The headlights are very slim with very strong double lights. The kidneys are bigger, more sharp nose, more exaggerated. But then you have things like the body side, which has these 4 very strong light events. You have the light, shadow, light, shadow. What is new and unique about the 8 Series concept is the center line. From 100 feet away, you should see this is a completely new product from BMW. It's new and unique that in fact it starts from the bottom of the screen, runs all the way over to the roof, and then sweeps out to the rear spoiler. The most exciting bit is the fact that we haven't done this before. Despite it being a 4-seater, it still has this narrowing cabin at the rear, which allows us to accentuate the hip swing. Also the way it intersects with the spoiler, this kind of semi-ducktail spoiler with these 2 elements, makes the car look much wider in the rear. It's an interesting transition from exterior to interior, where you have the sill crossing over into the exterior. Both the exterior and interior have a very dramatic, luxurious GT feel, with all these elements combined with the interior and the exterior previewing luxury feel for BMW. This gives a vision of the future. BMW 8 Series represents rather a large shift for BMW. It's a move up, but it's also an exploration in what we can do with form. But for me, the 8 Series represents something more exciting than that. The original 8 Series was quite a significant car for BMW. 30 years ago, nearly 1989, I think it was. But it didn't seem to have a predecessor. It didn't seem to have anything after it. It just, in this little moment in time, for about 10 years, there was the 8 Series. We could be inspired by that singularity, the fact that the car came from nothing and disappeared. I spend a lot of time just sketching, pen on paper, just going constantly through my ideas, getting excited, getting angry, getting frustrated. It's a personal experience. When people look at it and give opinion, it's sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, but you have to go through that as well. The blank piece of paper is intimidating, but it's exciting because it offers opportunity. And we always imagine as designers creating something completely new, but the inspiration for this was not to be completely new without at least embodying the original BMW spirit of a coupe. Inspiration is a difficult thing to pin down. You don't always know where the inspiration comes from, but often the inspiration is clear in what it wants to do. On the 8 Series, the inspiration it's complex. Because it's a big luxury coupe, it has to have this idea that you're shooting down to Le Mans. It reflects its dynamic simply in its silhouette. The body side had to be new and exciting. It had to be sympathetic. Brutality isn't something that the car embodies. There was a quality to it that we hadn't expected would be so complete. We were struck by its grandeur. Performance, dynamic, and sympathy to its environment is what I wanted the 8 Series to have. It's exciting, it's new, it's different. It's not typical of BMW, but very BMW. The new 8 Series is not a replacement for the old 8 Series in the natural sense. It is kind of like a spiritual successor to the original 8 Series. You don't want this car because it's a car. You want this car because it's beautiful, dynamic, luxurious. It invites an emotional response because it is an emotional product.